Hi kids, it's me Murph, here with another episode of the Late Night Picture Show. Yeah, that's right. It's that time again. Now before I get started, no, that's not dope. Well, it's dope, but it's not drugs. I got new movies to add to the bucket. Classics. Like Requiem for a Vampire. Or Oasis of Zombies. Terror in the Wax Museum. Malibu Beach. That's a lot of fun. Let me get these stirred up for later. Whoa. Okay. Now let me put my gloves on so we can get to work. You wouldn't want a surgeon operating on you without gloves. Why would you want a clown giving you a movie review without gloves? Unsanitary. This week's movie right there. Anatomy of a Psycho. Now this is a movie poster. Shows a little action right here from the movie. Down here, some fights and stuff. I don't know who this is. I think that's just to get you to go see the movie. She wasn't in the movie. Anatomy of a Psycho. 1961 Unitel. Sounds like a phone company to me. Maybe they branched out into the movie business and lost all their money with this movie. The director was Boris Petrov. So, and it didn't really star anybody. So although I watched this on Sci-Fi Friday, maybe I should have had a couple of drinks before the show. Before I watched this on Sci-Fi Friday, although I watched this on Sci-Fi Friday, I'm not so sure what was sci-fi about this picture. It was really just kind of a juvenile delinquent picture. So you have like a bunch of 25-year-old juvenile delinquents. I don't know what it was about the 50s, but like every teenager was 25. And these ones are left over from the 50s, I might add. Chet and Bobby and the gang, all hanging out at Moe's. Not Moe's bar, but Moe's place, apartment. So Chet was basically raised by his killer brother, who subsequently was sent to the chair. The chair. Chet also has a sister. She's a nice girl. pasty, wholesome, and she's met a nice guy from the right side of the tracks. Yeah, moving up in the world. Except that she wants to save Chet from his life of juvenile delinquency. And at the same time, the same fate as her older brother. Now her beau, Mickey... Wait. Mickey doesn't sound like the name of a guy from the right side of the tracks. Oh well. He just happens to be the son of the guy, the witness, who put their older brother in the chair. That's right. The key witness for the prosecution. And if that's not bad enough, mind you, if that's not bad enough, he tells her about it. And then he turns around and he tells Chet about it. Why don't you just, I don't have a knife, but why don't you just stick him in the heart? Yeah, they're that stupid. Well, we already know that Chet is looking for revenge. And this clinches it. He's going to get that old man. But first, let's have some really awkward fight sequences. They may have been choreographed by, I don't know. They weren't like dancey like West Side Story or anything. They were just really awkward. Didn't look like a fight at all. They spent a lot of money choreographing these fight scenes. Well, in the middle of this awkward fight, somebody stabs Mo. Oh no. Mo's bleeding out there. And all of a sudden, just like that, it's Perry Mason. Yeah. We're done with the story. And it's a trial picture. Just moves to the courthouse. So, had this movie lasted an hour, it would have been as good as, say, The Violent Years, Ed Wood. But this hour-long flick seemed like it lasted for 3 hours. Yeah, it was kind of torturous. I kept looking at the clock and wondering if it would ever end. Is this going to end? Is it going to be over soon? Is something going to happen? Well, it had ended, but it didn't go anywhere. So, there you have it. Still, I didn't give it a 0. I gave it 1 ring. It's a 1-ring circus on the Late Night Picture Show tonight. Anatomy of a Psycho. 1961. Telephone company. Let's see what we have. Well, that makes me sound kind of funny. Hello. Hello. I had an itchy nose. I'm glad I don't wear white grease paint. One, I'm too lazy. And two, that shit gets everywhere. This red stuff's bad enough. You saw my finger. Next week on the Late Night Picture Show, nightmares come at night. Pretty self-explanatory. I don't remember what this one is, but when I dig it out, it will remind me. Nightmares come at night. Next week on the Late Night Picture Show. I'm Murph. Thanks for joining us. If you liked what you saw, press the like button. Subscribe for more of this crap. I can keep doing this. If you don't like it, write me nasty comments. Thumbs down. But be sure to leave nasty comments. I like those. Good night, kids. Pleasant dreams.